Chapter 1. The Tao that can be described is not the eternal Tao. The name of the manifestation is not the authentic existence. The source from which the universe was born remains nameless. After the manifestation, we named all that we could. Intrinsically, both Tao and its manifestation are one. To the eyes of the ego, they are considered mysteries. The more we study these texts, the more mystified we become. The so-called mystery holds the key to everything. From the perspective of the Tao, one perceives the ultimate truth. Through your five senses, you see the manifestation. Chapter 2. Humans have established standards, delineating notions of beauty and ugliness, good and evil. Physical and non-physical realms produce each other. Opposites coexist and often depend on each other for definition and balance. Difficulty and ease are complementary forces. Similarly, concepts such as long and short, high and low, and stillness and noise exist in dialectical harmony, each defining the other's existence. These are just relative and alternative. Don't judge others by these standards, just experience. Therefore, sages have effortless lives and share their experiences without prejudice or preconception. In the physical world, nothing is entirely original. Rather, everything is interconnected, reflecting the intricate tapestry of existence. Each individual emanates directly from the Tao, transcending notions of ownership or possession. Consequently, the concept of loss loses its grip, as nothing truly belongs to anyone. The illusion of ownership dissipates upon the realization that creation is but a mirage. In essence, one cannot lose what one does not own. Chapter 3. Not exalting the talented prevents people from competing. Not valuing rare goods prevents theft. No desire to control others prevents disorder. Therefore the sage governs by emptying people's contentious minds, matching their own desire. Weakening the desires to overpass others, strengthening their own needs. Always keeping the people free from schemes and without the desire for control. Ensuring everyone knows what they are and has no need to commit crimes. Not scaring them with punishment. Thus, everything would run naturally. Chapter 4. The Tao seems empty. But it can never be emptied and never needs to be filled. So abysmally deep, it appears as the source of all that is. It is invisible, but you can sense its existence. I don't know who gave birth to it. It is even older than the so-called gods. Chapter 5. The universe is impartial, treating all of creation as straw dogs. Sages don't take sides, treating everyone like straw dogs. The so-called space is like a bellows. It appears empty, but alive, active and powerful. The more it is used, the more it produces. It is better to stay tuned to the Tao than to ceaselessly explore the outside world and go nowhere. Chapter 6. The spirit of emptiness, the Tao is immortal. It is called the ultimate feminine. The gateway to eternal feminine is the root of all manifestations of the physical universe. Like a delicate mist, the eternal feminine seems to dance in and out of existence, expanding further and further, showing its endlessness. Chapter 7. The Tao is eternal, and the universe is long-lasting. Why are they like this? Because they were established this way. They exist naturally. Tao promises all we need. Therefore sages place their ego after the Tao, and live in harmony with it. They transcend ego and exist effortlessly under the Tao. They know they are one with the Tao, which is selfless. Through the Tao, individualities arise, and these individualities in turn reflect the Tao. From their experiences within Tao, they express their unique potential. Chapter 8. The Supreme Good is like water, which benefits all that is without trying to favor or judge them. It stays where humans don't like, unlike humans who are quick to judge. Thus it is so close to the Tao. Living in harmony with the Tao, expressing the Supreme Good. Loving unconditionally. Speaking in accordance with the Tao, guiding others, follow the Tao's guideline, following intuition, and getting proper timing. These are the qualities of those who follow the Tao. There is no judgment or discrimination, therefore no complaint. Chapter 9. Reminders for ego. If you're feeling incredibly proud, pause. Getting to the extreme, you will easily get lost in the illusion and lose what you rely on. Materialism will make you forget who you really are, leading to emptiness. Wealth and arrogance will cause you to lose sight of your authentic self, leaving you feeling homeless and aimless. After accomplishing something, remember, any accomplishment is achieved through the Tao's guidance. All these experiences serve to realign you with the Tao. This is the way of the Tao. Chapter 10. Have you realized that your soul and body are naturally one, haven't you? Can you focus on your life breath until you become supple as a newborn? Can you still your chaotic mind and feel the pure soul? Can you love and lead people without imposing your will? Can you find stillness after the storm? Can you understand naturally, without scheming? Giving birth and nourishing without possessing, making the universe run naturally, letting all expand without control. This is the mysterious virtue, the Tao's essence. Chapter 11. A wheel has many spokes, but the empty center allows it to turn. Clay is shaped to make a vessel, but it is the emptiness inside that makes the vessel useful. A house has walls and windows, but the empty rooms are what we use. Even in the physical world, we need both the visible and invisible. We use the things we can touch, but the unseen space allows them to function. In the same way, Tao, the energy system, allows our life force to flow. All aspects of the non-physical world sustain and invigorate the physical world. Chapter 12. 5 colors blind eyes. 5 notes deafen ears. 5 flavors make the palate stale. The chase and hunt derange one's mind. Rare objects lure one away from growth. Therefore sages just obtain their basic necessities, other than pursuit of splendid luxuries. They choose a natural lifestyle, prioritizing their authentic self over grand and costly superficial enjoyments. Chapter 13. Great favor and disgrace seem startling. Prize such great calamities as great as your life. What do I mean by great favor and disgrace seem startling? When a so-called inferior receives or loses a superior's favor, they are startled by both. That is the meaning of great favor and disgrace seem startling. What do I mean by prize great calamities as great as your life? The only reason I have great calamities is because I feel I have a body. If I had no body, what calamity would I have? Therefore, one who sees themselves as merely a part of the whole is a worthy reminder for others. One who loves themselves as everyone else is a proper guardian to the world. Chapter 14. That which cannot be seen is called invisible. That which cannot be heard is called inaudible. That which cannot be held is called intangible. These three cannot be distinguished really, therefore they are merged as one. Its top is not dazzling, its bottom not darkened. It is going on and unnameable, returning into a state of nothingness. It is called the form of formless, the image of no things. It is called the subtlety. Approach it and you will not see a beginning, follow it and there will be no end. By understanding the eternal Tao, we can navigate the challenges of our daily lives. To know the Tao, the origin of the universe, is to go with wisdom. Chapter 15. The ancient sages who were well aligned with the Tao were subtle, enigmatic, and unfathomable, with deep intuition. Their wisdom was beyond easy comprehension. One can only describe them vaguely by their demeanor, watchful, like men crossing a winter stream, alert, like those aware of danger, dignified, like invited guests, natural, like ice about to melt. Unsophisticated, as uncarved wood, generous and receptive, like a valley, cloudy, like muddy water. Even the muddiest water becomes clear when allowed to settle. In the same way, true wisdom comes from a place of inner peace. Those who follow the Tao don't try to force things. They remain in good spirits and are open to insights, which allows them to achieve their goals effortlessly. Chapter 16. Ignoring your ego, staying still, and following a deep insight, this is the path. Amidst the rush of the world, observe the constant flow of all things. Witness the flourish of creation, and their return to the source. Returning to the source in tranquility replenishes your energy. Refreshed, you regain a sense of eternity. This knowing is enlightenment, while its absence fuels insecurity. By knowing the Tao's eternity, we become unbiased observers, accepting things as they are. This unbiased perspective unites us with our soul, and through the soul, with the Tao itself. In oneness with the Tao, we understand our eternal nature. The body may fade, but our essence, the authentic self, lives on. Chapter 17. There are a few types of so-called leaders. The best leaders are the enlightened ones people barely notice. Next comes one they love and praise, next, they fear, next, they despise and defy. No trust exists where there is no credibility. They live simply and rarely guide or control others. With all the work completed effortlessly and smoothly, people say, things just unfold naturally. Chapter 18. Only the Tao can truly encompass everything. When people abandon the Tao, they seek kindness and morality. When worldly intelligence arises without following the Tao, great hypocrisy flourishes. When families lose harmony without the Tao's guidance, people value respecting seniors and loving their children. When the state is in chaos and the Tao is absent, people yearn for capable leaders to emerge. Chapter 19. Cut off so-called outside masters, cast out worldly intelligence, people would benefit way much more. Cut off selective kindness, cast out secular integrity, people would return to natural kindness. Cut off cleverness, cast out schemed profit, there would be no more criminals and thieves. As patterns, these three are from ego's concern and cannot really fulfill what they want. The best way. Return to the Tao, know your authentic self. When you are one with the Tao, you are in harmony with the universe and have no desire for material possessions or control. Worldly knowledge becomes less important because you are guided by the Tao's wisdom. Chapter 20. From the perspective of an outsider of the world. How much difference is there really between a polite yes and an emphatic no? What difference is there between what is deemed beautiful and ugly? What others fear, one must fear too, really. How indefinite will this absurdity ever end? In spring, some go to the park and climb the terrace. Impassive, I reveal nothing, a mere guest in this world. Like a listless babe yet to smile, I wander with no destination. Most possess abundance, while I stand empty-handed. My heart, a worldly fool's, so vacant, unlit. Others see things so clearly, while I alone seem to be unaware. I drift like a wave, I wander aimlessly as the wind. While others rush to gain more and more, I just like it as it is. Yet, in my difference lies the greatest truth, I am one with the Tao.